It was the meal ticket, Sharif D. King. I see Tuffy Doee signing out.
Sharif D. King TV, King Sharif. I'm so excited to be back. You know, it's funny because a lot of times where you start and where you stop is where you pick up. This artist with me today is somebody that we was actually supposed to be linked in, locked in with last time around. And the reason we couldn't link is because this man been doing a lot. He been on tour, been doing a lot of things. But here he is. Tuffy Doee, what's up?
What's up, Brody?
How you feeling?
Feeling good, bro. Glad we finally got a chance to sit down for real.
Right. It's been a long time. Tell me about what's been going on with you. First of all, a lot of people don't know. It's been a long time, you know, since you've been traveling a lot. You're from the DMV area. You live in Atlanta now.
Yeah.
What brings you here?
Just the music, the producers. There's a lot more opportunity, I feel like, being a creative out here or entrepreneur than being in, not necessarily being in the DMV, but I just feel like the DMV ain't really all the way opened up into the entertainment field yet. Like, we getting there type shit, but for what I'm trying to do, I feel like when I moved here, it was like the perfect time for real.
Gotcha.
Especially in the music, like the music scene and all that shit, like this where everything be going on at.
Now, how long you been doing music?
Decade. I've been doing music since like high school for real. So I said like a couple years.
And so you feel like now it's just now starting to really pick up for real?
Nah, I feel like when I really first started rapping, ever since I started rapping, everything I've been doing, it always been progressing for real. So I want to say like right now, my shit is finally like doing that. I just feel like I'm at a point right now with just like everything I've done already got me to the point I'm at now.
Right. And so now you're here in Atlanta. You've been doing a lot of moving around, as we spoke about briefly. What happened in the last 6 months with you? You've been dropping projects, you've been dropping music. You went on tour.
Yeah. The tour, videos. I dropped Long Way From Home about 2 months ago in November, so that project really been going crazy. In the studio, working on the deluxe new projects. I got a new album on the way that I'm about to drop soon, so I've just been recording these past few weeks, past few months.
Now, with you being on tour, you've seen a lot. What was the pros and cons of you going on tour? Do you feel like you want to sign, or does it make you want to stay independent?
I'm not against signing for real. Like, I understand both aspects. Like, right now I'm independent and I like being independent, but I know it's certain things that come with being signed that you might not have access to being independent. And at the end of the day, I'm trying to progress and be one of the biggest artists in the world. So I don't know too many of the biggest artists that made it all the way 100% independent without some type of label, some type of distro marketing or admin deal or something. So
I love the way you move around with the merch, and you know, you're always interacting with fans. What's some of the best things you've seen, you know, just being able to interact with fans and, you know, how they respond to your music?
It really be the unexpected fans. So when I run into people unexpectedly, like when I just be out day to day and I run into people and they be excited to see me, or they got the merch on randomly or some shit like that really be what be like making my day with this shit.
Now, you put out a project, A Long Way From Home. Mm-hmm. What was the gist of the project? Was it to let people know that, you know, you still moving around and you still repping home, or the fact that you aren't coming home for a while?
It was like Long Way From Home was like, I done been moving around so much, and it was like, I'm a long way from there, but I'm still attached to what's going on. So it's like, I still ain't lose my sense of touch. I still ain't took my ear out the streets of what's going on. Like, man, I'm still from here. I'm still repping what's going on, but I'm just a long way from here.
Do you feel like people are understanding you as you've grown? You've grown a lot. You know, you've gone viral, all types of stuff.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people understand me, and a lot of people getting to understand me, getting to know me right now. Like, cause I'm just starting to like really show more of my personality side, even with the clothes and the brand, even bringing them into like the fashionable side of me, like being relatable with shit. So I feel like now it's like, all right, everybody need clothes. Everybody wants somebody to look up to inspire them to dress or create music, whatever it is. So I feel like now I'm getting that type of recognition.
You give me that vibe that like fashion was like your first love. I don't know.
Nah, like really, I was playing sports and shit. Like
Basketball.
Yeah, like I played football, basketball, but you know, I was I had cancer when I was first born and shit. So I had cancer probably when I turned 12. I was diagnosed with a blood disorder, so I couldn't play like more contact sports and shit, boxing, football, anything that was like contact. I couldn't really do none of that shit. So that's what really turned me to the music. But I was always around like fashionable motherfuckers. Like my mother kept me fly when I was a kid. Like I was always into the Jordans and shit like that. And then you being from out there, so you know like shooters and all growing up wearing motherfucking Sabiato and shit, like that shit just stuck to me. And for where we from, like the culture, I feel like that's what really got me on how I dress for real.
If you could choose to go back and you had another chance to play sports, would you rather that than the music?
It depends, like like I'm saying, like I played basketball. I ain't saying I was finna go D1 or no shit. Like if you saying like if I had the chance to go back and you finna go D1 and this and that, yeah, but nah, I want motherfucking Kobe. That
So
shit wasn't.
you want to take it back?
Nah, I go with this shit exactly how it's going.
Well,
sure.
You know they say rappers want to be basketball players want to be rappers.
Nah, for sure. That's why I went All-Star Weekend, celebrity basketball game. I'm playing in it.
Okay.
For me going back and trying to, nah. I like the route I chose.
Dope. Who are some artists from the DMV area that you could see yourself working with, or even collaborating with in the next 6 months to a year? I mean, things are changing. The platforms are different these days.
Yeah. From DMV, from the area, you saying like people that I haven't worked with already?
Period. Just people in that area, because what happens is what I'm seeing is that a lot of people aren't coming together, or they don't even know you from that area. So
yeah,
it's just different.
Yeah, I work with any of the artists coming from the city. I can say in the next 6 months, there's a lot of them I can't remember their name. Excuse me, it was one girl I was just talking to not too long ago. I can't even remember her fucking name, but she performed at the DMV Summer Jam. So one of the artists from the DMV Summer Jam, I'm supposed to do a song with her. I told her I was gonna fuck with her. I'm mad I can't forget her name right now. Damn. But other than that, I can't even. I've been wanting to do a song like Light Show and shit. Savage just came home, so probably some shit like Savage or, niggas like that. But a lot of other people, I already got songs with them, like 3-0, Fat Trail, all of them. I got songs with them.
Do you feel like there's this movement happening with the DMV Summer Jam? Mm-hmm. Is it more of a collective that you see happening from that, stemming from that, the Summer Jam, the DMV Summer Jam? You feel like it's a collective?
As far as what, like the artists working with each other and shit? I mean, I can't really speak on that because I'm not really sure. Gotcha. I ain't even go to the most recent DMV Summer Jam, but I do feel like that the DMV Summer Jam platform is a way that artists can connect with each other and net with each other, and that's what it's for. It's about unity and bringing the city together so artists can motherfucking collab and shit like that. Now, as far as artists going to that joint and doing it after, I don't really know, but I wish they was, because I feel like that's the only thing that the DMV missing. A lot of people from here ain't collabing with each other. And everywhere else you go, motherfuckers is doing songs with this person. Now it's 20 rappers running around. Like in Texas, you could be running around with motherfucking 10 of y'all, all y'all rap, everybody lit. Mm-hmm. And y'all all from different parts of the city. But in the city, it's just like, we from here, they from there. They don't, like, I don't know.
Got you. I see you as a CEO. I see that you got your own label. You've been doing the merch. Do you want to step back a little bit and have another artist running under you? Yeah, I got like my little brother Ramo. I got artists I look at and shit like that. And then, since I do got the label, I do got like a submission link that we take new artists and shit. We listen to their music, producers, all that shit. So I've been searching. I'm just trying to pick the right go with the right move, because it's not just about the music. It's about your work ethic, your hustle, your mindset, all type of shit. So I ain't just signing anybody. You gotta work for it. Yeah, nah, for sure. offline, you mentioned a little bit about just moving around, Atlanta being the place that you are in now. But you're thinking about moving around, planting seeds. How important is it to go from city to city and move around?
Being an artist is definitely important because you gotta touch the people. And right now we live in a world where everything is digitalized, but that shit don't outweigh going outside and meeting somebody and shaking their hand. Cause you can play any role you wanna be on the internet and motherfuckers might judge you off that shit. But if motherfuckers see you outside and just run into you, you talk to them, like, I done been at the car wash and just getting my car wash and motherfucking running into people that I never thought I'd speak to that it's not even in my world. And they got some whole other shit going on, but able to have conversations with them just based off what I got going on for real.
Business endeavors, everybody is jumping into sneaker endorsements. You've been on tour before. What else do you want to do outside of the music? Can you see yourself acting?
Yeah, I did a little bit of acting. I done played in, when I was in The Wire, I did a few like little movies out here that was in Atlanta. Valley Visions from back home, he just did his first movie, Beauty and the Struggle. I had a little role in that jump. So, acting, modeling, music, gaming. I'm getting into like
streaming?
I'm getting into like the streaming and shit like that. So,
what's your favorite game to play?
Call of Duty. But I be fucking with the RP too though. When I was on the PC, I play the RP. I don't like playing Call of Duty on the PC. Like, it's different than the PlayStation. So I play Call of Duty all day though. What
turned you on to streaming? I know there's a lot of artists that's making a lot of money, and some of them, they're removing the music and like, you know what? Let me just do the streaming thing. You ever thought about that?
It's just just going with the times and shit changing, honestly. So it was like the same thing with just like going live. So I feel like if I'm gonna play the game, when I was a kid, I always wished this shit. So it was like when you a kid and you playing the game, like, damn, I can't wait till I be able to get paid to play the game. Like, what did they pay me to do this shit? So now you can really get paid to do that shit. So it's like, why not do it? Like,
do you mentioned a little bit about being a little kid and wishing you would get paid to do this stuff, or just envisioning it. What does it mean now to be able to sit in the shoes of once a vision? It was once something you just thought about.
Because I done sat down, like when I was a kid, when I was in elementary school, I told my teachers, like, I wasn't going to be a regular individual. Like, I'm not going to college. I ain't finna go get no job. Like, I already knew that shit wasn't me from when I was in my fucking third grade. Like, so everything that I feel like everything that I ever put my mind to, like, I could do that shit. So me telling myself that since then, and me living in the vision that I'm in now, like actually being in a place that I once dreamed of being in, like this shit, y'all, like be surreal some days. So.
You got new visions? I know, thinking about, you know what, I'm a kid, I want to stream, I want to go and do music. Now you've done that. What are some of the new visions that you see?
Just more moves for real, like real estate, land, shit like that. Motherfucking just doing the music to the next level.
To the next level.
Yeah, just like
getting
to the next level with this shit. Like reaching the top of that shit, then once I do that, then I can say, all right, now what else I want to do.
What would it mean success-wise? What does success look like? When would you say you made it?
When I could take care of my whole family. Cause really I want to like, not even just my whole family though, I want to be able to like change the trajectory of like the community and all that shit that was going on for real. So once I'm able to motherfucking really change some shit, like same way Meek doing with Reform and all these other people that's changing shit with the laws, the government and all that shit, like Jay-Z and all them type shit, that's when I feel like I'm like, all right.
So you want to make a statement in the community?
All around the board.
Okay.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Tell me a little bit about this new project you're working on.
New project. Long Way from Home was more like melodic shit, slow shit, pain music type shit, or just, I wouldn't even say necessarily pain music, just music of what's going on at that moment in my life. Right now I feel like all the new music like turned up, summertime vibes, club shit, just popping shit, dragging. Regular young nigga shit.
Do you feel like, do you listen to like older artists?
Yeah, I be having my mode some days. I go and listen to a bunch of old school shit like 112. See, I be on the old school beat.
Yeah.
Like motherfucking like 112. What's them other names? I can't even think of the names. I just know the songs, but I be on the much.
So what's on your playlist right now then? Let's go with that.
That Cupid 112 jump. What's that joint I was what's that joint I be singing, bruh? There's so many of them. Damn. Let me look. I gotta look. Hold on. And I was just listening to what's that other song? I can't remember. But that Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell, I've been on that, so we just gonna go with that one right now.
You said we just gonna go with that.
We're gonna go with that one right now, because I can't even think of them off the top.
What's prompting you to go back and listen to older music, or not even just older music, but just listen to legends, people who have paved the way? What's making you say, you know what, I'm gonna give this a chance? Because others are not. They're like, you know what, we doing this our way.
I mean, I feel like it's really where I grew up at, cause growing up, my mother playing all old music, like old school music. She playing some music though. She playing, my mother hip, so she playing the old music, but we listening to Jeezy, Snowman when it came out. We listening to T.I. shit when it dropped. Like we listening to all the Wayne and all that shit, but she was playing a bunch of the old school shit. So I really feel like that's what really stuck to me. So it was like them long car ride homes, all the late night you listening to the Lord 102 jam, whatever the fuck that shit is. So I really feel like that's what did.
So on the next project, you think there's some samples coming from?
Oh yeah, I always got samples. All my shit be having samples. Mariah Carey samples. Motherfucking, I just did the this Usher and R. Kelly Same Girl jump. I just did that. We just dropped that video yesterday. So we just dropped that video with that sample. I'm loving the samples.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, for sure, man.
That's my favorite shit.
Sampling.
Yeah, the sample is my favorite.
Okay. Well, let us know what can we expect from you next. You know about the new project coming out. We know you just dropped a new video. But what is happening next for you?
Back on the road, another tour. You know, we got the new merch coming out. This shit going on. I want to do something different though. Like, I don't know. It might be just be a surprise. I got a lot of shit up my sleeve right now, so I don't really know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I know it's gonna be like, damn, he did that. Like,
Just a shocker.
yeah, just a shocker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, bro.
No problem, bro. Appreciate you having me,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Anytime.
Sharif D King TV.